convicted.
He is, though.
He is not.
He is.
Look up New York state law. He is not a convicted felon.
I live in New York.
Okay. Until he goes to sentencing next week.
No.
No, he's been convicted. He's still awaiting sentencing.
He's been convicted.
Until sentencing has been handed down in the state of New York, you are not considered to be a convicted felon.
Okay.
Nope.
So can we nip this in the can we nip this in the bud? Slugger, are you there?
Yeah, no, that's everything I've read on this says that he's convicted once the jury comes back and finds him guilty.
Can you state your credentials, please, Slugger? Because I know he doesn't know.
I've been an attorney since
basically since I was born.
Short pants. Back when dirt was new.
He said when dirt was new.
But I'm still younger than barrister, so there's that.
If we look at the definition of convicted, we'll see that it is found guilty by a jury of their peers. He was convicted. Now, according to the American Bar Association, somebody has to be convicted in order to go to sentencing. So, I don't know what to tell you other than he has been convicted. Whether or not you want to believe that, that's fine. But, so he has a terrible character. He's cheated on all three of his wives. He has been found liable of a massive amount of fraud in New York. He owes them $500 million. He has racial discrimination lawsuits against him. He ran a scam university. He tried to stage a coup to overthrow the government to stay in power. He's been found liable of SA. He has had multiple women come out and say that he SA'd them. He used to walk into children's dressing rooms during the Miss USA teen pageant and say, oh, yeah, no, they were such beautiful women. They were little girls. And I guess my question that I like to get from an answer from Trump supporters is what is the line that will make you stop supporting him with all of those things on the other side?
Well, the first thing is I don't agree with about 85% of what you just said. And several of the things you said are simply accusations. There's no basis behind them. There's no facts behind them. There's nothing else.
Which? I feel like I know, but which?
Well, the walking in on little girls.
Oh, that was Donald Trump saying that he did that.
He said that.
Yeah. Not on Miss Teen. No.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
What he said was, when you own the thing, you can do whatever you want.
That was the Miss USA pageant, not Teen.
Okay. Hold on. How many L's do you want to collect tonight? Let's go, Brandon.
Now, on the fraud thing where they're charging him almost $500 million, I think eventually that's going to get completely thrown out because even the banks came and testified on his behalf and said he did not defraud us of any money, and we're 100% willing to do business with him again.
That is not true, Brandon. I can cite you their like the trial transcripts if you'd like, if you want me to get them for you.
If you, Brandon, if you're willing to take a legitimate look at it, read the judge's order in which was set forth the evidence that the decision was based on, and also sets forward the exact reason the amounts were chosen. That is pretty much down to the penny, legitimized by the judge in the order, and the evidence is set forward. The bank said they would not do business with him again, Deutsche Bank. There were many things outlined that showed he had defrauded not only the bank but the state of New York, and had unjustly been awarded contracts that was the basis on his false representations, contracts that would have been awarded to other businesses. I'm trying to find the thing in New York that talks about the conviction, because not long after the trial ended, we had several people come in frequently, and we did the research on it. It could be because it's 1 o'clock in the morning that I'm having a little trouble finding it, but the conviction was valid. It's on appeal, but he is a convicted felon as of right now.
Have you read the Angeron decision with all of the trial transcripts?
Okay, I don't know who's trying to show me something off of Rolling Stone, but if you want me to take the word anything from Rolling Stone,
Brandon, I'm not asking you to take Rolling Stone's word. These are quotes from the women, all right? From the women talking about when they were in the Miss Teen USA pageant and how Donald Trump walked in to the dressing room, and then 3 other teenage contestants from that same year confirmed the story. That was them. This isn't Rolling Stone pulling shit out. This is this person right here, who was Miss Teen Vermont in 1997, talking to BuzzFeed, where she said, I remember putting on my dress really quick because I was like, oh my God, there's a man in here. 3 other teenage contestants from the same year confirmed the story.
right? And who was it? What was the name of that paper, The Atlantic, that printed the story about Trump calling all veterans suckers and losers?
No, that was everybody reporting on what his chief of staff said that Donald Trump said.
False.
Nope.
No, false.
Okay. Brandon, there's no talking with you because you just refuse to accept facts.
So his chief of staff, after,
General Kelly. Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
After him and Trump parted ways, was asked about it after the fact. Hey, was that said? And his response was, yeah, I think I remember hearing something to that effect. However, 26 other people that were side by side with Trump that entire weekend said, no, that never happened.
That's weird. Because in October of 2023, John Kelly confirmed that Trump privately disparaged U.S. service members and veterans, calling fallen soldiers suckers and losers.
And I mean, we know he was on TV.
That's weird.
Disparaging John McCain.
Yes,
saying,
John McCain, yes.
So why is it such a huge leap to say, if he's willing to say that about a prisoner of war, an actual hero, why wouldn't he say that about other service members?
The man just said the Medal of Freedom was just as, if not sometimes more important than the Medal of Honor.
That's not what he said.
That's his exact words.
That was not his exact words.
Do you want me to read his exact words on that too, and you can be wrong again? Let's go, Brandon.
I have the transcript of it. I have like this shit copied into like a little thing.
He said this in the context of honoring a mega GOP donor who made her money successfully with casinos or by outliving her husband, a combination thereof, maybe. But his words, for somebody who was afraid to serve to the point that they faked medical evidence, because let's face it, if you had bone spurs, you'd probably remember which foot it was in.
And he wouldn't have been playing basketball.
Hey, let's go, Brandon. Do you want the quote? I'll read it to you right now.
No, I would.
No, it's okay. I'm going to read it to you anyway. Quote, I watched Sheldon sitting so proud in the White House. Should I read it like Donald Trump? Let me read it like Donald Trump. I watched Sheldon sitting so proud in the White House when we gave Miriam the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's the highest award you can get as a civilian. It's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor, but civilian version. It's actually much better because everyone gets the Congressional Medal of Honor. They're soldiers. They're either in very bad shape because they've been hit so many times by bullets, or they are dead She gets it, and she's a healthy, beautiful woman, and they're rated equal, but she got the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Did that sound familiar to you? Let's go, Brandon.
I couldn't even understand what you said.
I know.
China.
I know. All right, I'll read it again, and I'll read it slower so that you can keep up. I watched Sheldon sitting so proud in the White House when we gave Miriam the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's the highest award you can get as a civilian. It's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor, but civilian version. It's actually much better because everyone gets the Congressional Medal of Honor. They're soldiers. They're either in very bad shape because they've been hit so many times by bullets, or they are dead. She gets it, and she's a healthy, beautiful woman, and they're rated equal, but she got the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Okay, that wasn't at all what y'all claimed he said.
That is exactly what we claimed he said.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we said that he said that the Presidential Medal of Freedom was the same as the Medal of Honor, but actually better.
He said it's better in the sense that she's not in bad shape physically.
Nope. He said,
In what world?
hold on. Let's go, Brandon. I'll read
Y'all
it to
have
you
a good
again.
night.
I'll read it to you again. Let's go, Brandon. I watched Sheldon sitting so proud in the... Oh, he ran. All right. Sorry for handing out so many L's tonight to Let's Go,
lasted a lot
Brandon.
longer than I expected tonight.
But it's those types of just like the right, and I'm not making a blanket statement that everybody's like this.
I am.
Where you cannot just see any wrong into your Lord and Savior Trump, like that becomes a problem then.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing to me. Like he's arguing the point which is kind of moot because that's not even what we're saying. In what world are they the same award? Like the fact that you cannot see that there's a difference in these awards is mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
So just right quick, this was mentioned before, and I mean, like, it doesn't matter for Brandon's future reference, but this blew my mind. I didn't know this. The Center for Immigration Studies, right? Like, that was the thing that he cited. I thought, all right, whatever, it's a thing. No, check this shit out. The Southern Poverty Law Center designated the Center for Immigration Studies as a hate group with ties to the American Nativist movement. The CIS sued the SPLC over the designation, but the lawsuit was dismissed.
We did the same thing with that 3%er crap that guy was in here earlier.
So, really quick, Stevie, you said Harris in walls, as in like WALLS, are a disaster, and I would like to know what exactly you mean by Harris in walls. Also, did you notice that he refused to answer my question of what's the line?
Yeah, because there isn't one. Hey, Let's Go, Brandon. If you're still in the chat, take your time. I'm going to wait for those articles showing that privatized healthcare is better than public healthcare. But I'm going to go to bed because it's 10 after 1 in the morning. This has been fun. All right. I love you guys. Have a good night.
Love you, Matt. Bye, Matt.
See you later.
Did you guys see the picture that's going around now
Which one?
with Walls' family?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I've recently found out that it's his grandfather's brother.
Yeah.
Kids.
Well, no, it's his brother and his brother's wife's family. So, like, one member of his family, and then the rest of them.
I saw some pictures of Trump cozying up with Jeffrey Epstein, which troubled me greatly, and Giselle Maxwell. But
that would be like my half brother that I'm not. If I'm honest, I stopped talking to him when I found out he was a huge Trump supporter. But that would be like him coming out against me for being a Democrat / leftist, whatever I am considered. We don't talk.
you're considered an amazing human being.
Depends on the day. Also, DJ, welcome. I know you had said that the case that Trump had filed to move to the federal court was going to be heard, but it was denied yesterday.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. They file in the morning and it's denied in the afternoon.
Because it was bullshit.
Quite amazing.
Well, I mean, DJ, you know that specific move was tried a year before, right? And the judge denied it. And when it was denied again, it was literally the same sentiment.
Oh, I understand. I read it. I read his denial. You file in the morning and all of a sudden he has a 4-page answer like a couple hours later. It just confirms what we all know.
No.
We'll let the state appeals court take care of it and kick it out that way.
You realize what we do as attorneys? Coming up with a 4-page document in an afternoon is nothing. For one person, the judge has probably 2 or 3 clerks. And they already had done the research when they denied it the first time. So this isn't some kind of conspiracy. It's a move that, if they weren't representing a former president, probably would get the attorneys a nice stern talking to for wasting everybody's time.
I read the judge's argument for dismissing it.
Okay.
So we'll let the state appeals court take care of it. Anyways, I came up here to comment on that last thing you were saying about Trump and the Medal of Honor and that stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's entitled to his opinion.
Sure.
I have to agree with it.
He is.
But it doesn't make him unfit to be president of the United States.
Got it. He's entitled to his opinion. Jesus Christ. Is that where y'all are going with this, DJ?
Sure.
Yeah, we're all entitled to our opinion, and it's up to us if we want to
So
agree with
DJ,
it
just
or
to clarify,
not.
I kind of view you as like this. I kind of view you as like the zeitgeist of the Red Hats sometimes, because
you agree with everything Biden and Harris do, Nemo.
No,
but they don't say such toxic, disrespectful
TikTok?
shit. Hi, DJ. You want me to answer the question, or do you want to just kind of rattle off talking points? If you want to rattle off talking points, I'll just be quiet. But if you want to have a conversation, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up when I start talking. Okay, cool. So anyway, DJ, do I agree with everything that Biden or Harris have said? No. Have they said anything remotely as toxic or disrespectful to our men and women of the armed forces as what has come out of that bastard's face hole for years now? Jesus. The just
Nemo, they didn't have
consistent
to say anything.
disrespect.
Did you see the Afghanistan withdrawal?
Oh God, DJ.
Don't go there, Nemo.
DJ, I'm saying you shouldn't go there, DJ. You shouldn't. Great. I mean, I guess birds of a feather flock together. I guess that people that give such little fucks about our men and women of the armed forces that they will use them as a political talking point, I guess you gotta vote for someone, right? So why don't you vote for someone who's just like you, DJ? Yeah, hey, I mean, devoid of any type of morality. Hey, I get it, man. I get it. I mean, at least you're being honest. You want to take 13 people and turn their deaths into a gotcha. All right, cool. Go ahead, DJ. Please complete the talking point now.
Well, I said what I had to say.
Okay, how many died under Trump?
I think actions speak louder than words.
How many died under Trump?
64.
65, but fair enough. Yeah. Is that because you've been educated on that one before, DJ?
But that's not because of Trump's actions.
And this one was?
Oh, the withdrawal from Afghanistan was totally
Yeah,
under
the 13. Sorry?
The withdrawal from Afghanistan was totally under Biden's watch.
Under Biden's watch.
Yeah, Biden
Okay.
was president when they withdrew.
And Trump was president when those 65 were lost.
But it wasn't because of his actions.
So what do you mean by that?
Biden was the one that planned the withdrawal. Trump didn't plan things that led to those other people that you were mentioning.
Biden planned it?
The way it was planned allowed for that to happen.
The way it was planned.
Yeah, the way they drew down.
The way they drew down.
The scheduling. The way they
scheduling.
withdrew. The planning.
The planning, the drawdown.
Biden is the commander-in-chief. He takes sole responsibility for the way they planned that withdrawal.
But Trump wasn't.
So, okay, so now we're trying to again slip in that because Biden was commander-in-chief, that alone is the criteria. Because again, you said planning, right? Which Biden didn't do jack shit as far as like the battlefield plan. His homeboy's not sitting there in some base somewhere, like drawing out like a big ass game of Risk, like on a map saying we're going to move to this spot in this amount of time. No, he's not doing that shit. He's in the Oval Office just kind of like signing
What the
papers
hell
and
is he
whatnot.
doing? He's not in the room when they're discussing this stuff?
I just want to point out, one, that Trump released 5,000 of the T group to, and those are the ones that took over the country. Also, according to the Military Times, which is a right-leaning, it's the Military Times. That's everything that we would look for in the Army. We turn to the Military Times. Trump ordered rapid withdrawal from Afghanistan after election loss.
Oh, so he had to abide by Trump's orders as president. Got it.
Yes. There was a deal to withdraw fully by May 1st of 2021.
So a former president can tie the current president's hands. Oh, good to know.
He made an agreement, much like he is in his tax plan, that benefits the super
And one of the biggest things that he did not do is the reason why we have a transition of power between every president, and he refused to have that, which that would have been in that agreement also, but he refused to have a transition of power.
And you're simultaneously blaming Biden because it happened under his watch, while excusing Trump because he, quote, wasn't involved in the decision, even though it happened under his watch. Seems like your standards should be more consistent.
We have also talked multiple times, DJ, about how when we make deals as a country, we have to abide by them, kind of like Trump's OPEC deal, which is why our gas prices shot up until April of 2022 when his OPEC deal ended.
But I actually came in to talk about that fraud trial you guys were talking about a few minutes ago. The one that's going to be appealed on September 26th.
What you got?
Okay,
You guys
so
said the bank, you said the bank said they would not do business with him again?
according to the trial transcripts, yes.
Oh, yeah. And do you know why they said that?
He was a lying bastard who couldn't be trusted. But
Nope.
More or less.
You can think that, but that's not the truth.
See, I've been reading for a long time. And I've been
The truth is, it's because
Hold
of
on
the
a second.
lawsuit,
I'm not
because of
done
the
yet,
allegations.
DJ fuckface. Here's the problem with you guys. You don't read the documents, and if you do happen to read the documents, you don't understand them. I've been
got
reading
receipts
legal
for it.
documents for 30 years plus. I've been reading a lot longer than that. My reading comprehension is way off the charts.
Well, then you missed a key fact.
No, I didn't miss shit.
So,
Did
hey,
you read
hold
the
on.
order? Did you read the order?
Severed ties with Trump because of the alleged allegations of fraud, Slugger.
Did you read the order?
Absolutely, I did.
You need to go back and try again. And this time go a little slower and have a dictionary with you.
Hey, so I've been in a couple of these like panels with DJ, but I've never actually heard. I think it's actually my third time being in here with DJ actually, but I've never actually heard why you're voting for Trump, DJ.
Because he's running on real solutions and policies, unlike Hope and Joy Harris.
I guess my bigger question is, what do you think he's going to bring specifically for you or the United States?
Well, one, I like his no tax on Social Security. I also like his Iron Dome idea to protect our country from attack. I also like the fact that...
Do you really think that's going to happen? Like, I mean, real stuff, though. Like, real life stuff.
Oh, that is real life stuff. Plus, ending...
That's like how mad he is about Hope and Joy.
He's a man of action, unlike Hope and Joy.
What is your problem with a party that's trying to get people to like hope again and feel joy again instead of anger and like despair? Like, what the fuck, bro?
Because
like,
hope and joy doesn't keep us safe.
So wait, you don't like hope and joy, but you like a dome surrounding America?
I mean, well, so
not a
just
dome,
the whole dome surrounding America thing, the whole Iron Dome thing. Like, I've heard this a couple times, and I heard it from dumbasses. I thought DJ was a little bit smarter, but apparently not. So, an Iron Dome surrounding America. Number one, the sheer financial cost of that would be so insane that it would make our current military budget, which is like $800 billion something a year, it would make that look like a rounding error. Like it's insane how much money that would cost. Number two, and this is the more important part, we already have one. It's called the goddamn Navy and the goddamn Air Force. You think that this country is unprotected right now? We have the most powerful military on the planet, and it's inside our borders right now. There's bases all over the fucking place. We have active monitoring of anything that comes within like thousands of clicks of our airspace. We will track any moving object the second that it takes off anywhere around the world. We don't need Iron Dome. We have Iron Dome Pro Plus Max XL Advanced Edition. We've had it for decades.
Yeah, and it's...
I remember how well Star Wars worked. The technology's awesome.
Here goes it.
but Hope and Joy is super bad.
What did she say?
Imagine being threatened by Hope and Joy.
Wait, what about DJ? What do you think about Kamala Harris's her $50,000 tax break for small businesses?
It's all talk, no action. How is she going to fund it?
Tax.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's a good idea though?
Well, if it's a good idea, why aren't they doing it? They've been here for 3 years.
You might.
But I'm specifically just asking if you think it's a good
I
idea.
can understand how the House and the Senate works.
I'll put it out there. Any ideas that she has, no, I don't buy anything. They could have done it. The AB stuff she talks about.
You don't understand how the House and the Senate work,
What have they done since? Nothing. They're all talk, no action, hope and joy.
He gives Trump a pass.
You sound so stupid right now, bro. Like, do you not understand how the House and Senate work? Do you not understand
who
how
runs the House and Senate right now?
You think it's going to work with Harris?
And you think that Trump, when he had both for the first 2 years, but he couldn't get shit done, you're cool with that? But she's supposed to jam stuff through Republican Congress or through the House.
as the vice president?
What does a $50,000 loan for small businesses do for me? Nothing.
Well,
so you're also selfish. I should have known.
Jesus, but that's no. Hold on.
That's
how they operate.
What does the 25,000 home buyers first-time home. What does it do for me? Nothing.
Brandon, he's the same guy.
He hasn't offered a single policy that benefits me, DJ Woody. Why would I vote for her?
Did you just try and do the whole fuck small businesses and first-time home buyers? Is that what you just did, DJ?
Benefits DJ.
This man just said fuck small businesses and first-time home buyers. That's what you just did. Holy shit, man!
Home buying is doing just fine.
Really quick, I want Brandon. Brandon's been trying to say something.
No, I was saying no. That's exactly. But it goes to my earlier point before you hopped on here. It does not matter. Like literally, there are Republicans that are hardcore conservatives that are completely on board with this plan for the $50,000 for small businesses. Like they have on record saying it. You can Google it, you can research it, whatever you do. But when you deal with hardcore Trump fans, it does not matter. Like they're just not smart enough to understand this is a good thing. It's just like rooting for a team instead of just rooting for America. They just.
You know what a good thing is? How about free college for all Americans, Brandon? That's what Trump is pushing. That benefits every single person in this country.
When
Free college?
When did he
It's not.
propose that?
That's a stolen idea.
That's every single person in this country.
I think
He proposed that.
I think you have Trump.
Businesses are running just fine. Home buying is going on just fine. There's no problems here.
Hold on,
But the real
hold on.
problems are paying for college, ending homelessness. Trump has real solutions. Agenda 47 is packed
I
full of
think.
good stuff.
I think.
The college in Agenda 47 teaches patriotic fucking Americana bullshit. It's not a real college degree, and he's going to force jobs to recognize it as a college degree. That is not free college for everyone. That is a bullshit propaganda.
Indoctrination. It's indoctrination.
Listen.
But Woody. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Brandon.
I know they're both old white guys, but I think you got him mixed up with Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is the one.
I also like the fact that Trump supports Bitcoin and cryptocurrency.
I thought so too, Brandon, until you
That
mentioned Agenda
benefits
47,
DJ.
and then I knew what he was talking about.
DJ, you understand that he wants to completely dismantle the Department of Education. He wants to take endowments away from the prestigious universities like Harvard and Yale and put it into this indoctrination school that isn't, it's going to be a Trump university, a scam university, if you will. That's not free college for everybody. That is just indoctrination.
And somehow it'll line his pocket. We know that. Because everything he does somehow lines his pockets.
Trump supports TikTok. I support TikTok. TikTok
Trump wanted to
benefits
ban
me.
TikTok 3 years ago.
Trump wanted to
Harris-
ban it. The
Harris
only
and
reason
Biden
Trump is claiming to care about TikTok
banned
now
it.
is because he's just trying to convince people to vote for him. He'll say whatever the fuck he can.
I mean, Trump wanted to
He was
ban
literally the
SNL.
one who
This
tried
is
to
for
ban
hope
it
and
first.
joy. You guys just make excuses.
How did you benefit
Why are you
from
so... Okay, wait. I gotta ask him, though. What do you have against hope and joy?
All right,
you
hope
really that
and joy
miserable of
doesn't
a
keep us
person?
safe. It doesn't fix problems. Hope and joy. What are we hoping for? She wins the election? What are we joyful
Change.
for? Inflation?
A felon.
What are we, guys? Hope and joy is not resonating with the American voters, and we will show that at the polls.
Person, and I'm just sorry for you.
is paying you too much.
Donald Trump offers hope and joy plus real policies.
No,
and
he
goals.
doesn't.
The fuck he does.
He offers
He offers hope and joy at the local
for
Klan
YT
rally.
men.
oranges and grifting.
Oh my God, do you have a bad relationship with your mother?
What does that have to do with supporting an individual
It's
that
just you
has real
clearly are a
policies
very
and
unhappy
solutions for
person. You
America?
should really
Doesn't
look
have
into some
any
therapy.
policies. How
You
did
already answered it when you said it benefits DJ.
Yep, that's what he's. Yep, I agree, Logic Al. That's
That's
exactly.
right. Nothing Harris has offered benefits DJ.
Well,
So fuck everybody else.
Hey, if I can stamp my vote on something, you're damn right.
Anyone who speaks in the third person about themselves like that.
Yeah, and DJ Woody is heading towards Social Security, and I don't want it to be taxed either. It benefits me and all
Do you
people
know?
drawing
You know,
Social Security.
Republicans
do you
would be
know who
happy to
speaks in the
take it
third
away
person?
completely.
Yeah,
Do you know
we're
who
on the
else
side
speaks
of
in
the
the third
people
person
who want
like
to make
that?
sure you
DJ
have
Woody
Social
brings
Security.
facts. Vote Trump. Red hearts for Trump out there.
Woody,
DJ.
not a fact
DJ.
yet. Correct.
What do you think about the what is it called? The unrealized capital gains tax from Kamala Harris?
Brandon, he's not going to understand that.
You're talking about the unrealized capital gain tax by who?
He doesn't know.
That Kamala was proposing.
Yeah, I pay capital gains taxes on my investments because I invest in crypto.
When she was talking about
Of course
people,
you do.
when she was talking about people who make over $100 million, or or not make over $100 million, they have a
Net income.
net income of $100 million.
Well, she hasn't offered anything, but Trump did lower the tax rate, corporate tax rate, from 35 to 21. But Brandon, you know where he benefited all Americans with that move?
It sounds like you're not answering the question, DJ. And please answer Brandon's question.
Nemo.
DJ,
that
please
put
answer
money
Brandon's
in
question.
every one of
DJ,
y'all's
please answer
pockets.
Brandon's question.
Well,
DJ,
the only
please
reason why I
answer
asked
Brandon's
that
question. He's been very polite to you.
The only reason why I asked that
insulted
question
you.
was because he doesn't care about the small businesses. So I'm wondering if he cares about the really rich more.
I already told you, small businesses are doing just fine.
What?
I haven't seen any reports that small businesses are struggling for anything.
But you know,
DJ
this
knows
is,
He's
everything.
making up shit to make you
You know,
feel
listen.
joyful about what?
do you know
Of
this,
something that's not broken?
you know, this helps small businesses get started too, though. You understand that, right? Which
They're not
creates
having problems getting started, Brandon.
which helps create more jobs, which helps
Nobody's
our
having problems
economy.
buying houses, Brandon.
Are you? Oh
What?
my God.
Nobody's
Wait.
having problems buying
Yeah,
houses.
this is
Homes
just
selling in
hold
my
on a second.
neighborhood within like 3
At this
days
point,
of
you're
putting.
trolling.
You don't even put a sign in your front yard for your home sold.
Okay. So
Home buying
wait,
is not
DJ.
a problem in this country.
Home buying's not a problem. Small businesses ain't struggling.
Absolutely not.
What else? What
Hope
else?
and joy
I
is
think you
bad.
said one more thing.
No hope and joy.
Well, there's no capital gains issues that I'm aware of.
No capital
about,
gains issues. Okay. Anything else? I thought you said one more thing in there.
Well, I don't know, but it sounds like Bidenomics is working.
Bingo.
You feel like Trump's gonna create more jobs for us, DJ?
I don't know what Trump will do, but I'm pretty sure he will.
Well, then you just lost all credibility right there.
Because he's got the Iron Dome.
There's that
He's
hope
got
and
the Iron
joy for
Dome.
Trump there.
He's going to lower our energy costs by drilling. He's
I
going
don't
to
know
put
what the
more
hell he's
American
gonna do.
workers
Vote
back
Trump.
to work to make our country the greatest country
Is
on
It's
the
just matter
planet.
hope and joy
bar
isn't directed
none.
at Trump.
Of
You
course,
just
he's going to
said.
create
You
jobs.
just said.
And
I
we're
don't
all
know what
going to
he's going
benefit
to
from
do.
it.
I don't know what he's going to do, but I bet he will.
I don't know.
He
exactly
also,
all jobs.
he also like
I know he's big on energy.
improving,
He's big on stopping the
that.
border. There's going to be jobs down there for that. There's going to be jobs for
Okay.
construction.
All right.
There's going to be
Jesus
jobs for the
Christ.
military.
Holy fuck.
Trump knows how to build a
No, he
great
doesn't.
economy.
Donald Trump doesn't know shit. All right, cool. So, in addition to you like trying your best, I'm pretty sure you get these like little talking point things in like an email group or something. You, like Logic Al pointed out,
Done this so
you
long.
prove Bidenomics is working. Like, you want to sit here and talk out your ass about how America's suffering and all this shit. Meanwhile, you said that there's no problem with small businesses, there's no problem with home buying, and there's no problem with capital gains. That sure as fuck sounds to me like Bidenomics is working just fine, DJ.
And so what is she trying to fix?
So do you agree Bidenomics is working, DJ?
That's not Bidenomics that you can buy a home or sell a home because the interest rates are 7%. People can't sell their homes. So there's not that many homes to buy.
So people can buy homes, but they can't
Because
sell
when
them.
Trump was president,
Do you hear
interest
what you
rates were down
just
to 2-3%. Now they're 7%. If you want to blame somebody for having problems
Home
buying a
buying,
home,
there's no problem at all
blame
with home buying,
Biden
except for the
and
problem with
Harris.
home buying. But
Yeah, there's no
home,
problem
there's
at all, except that nobody can buy a home because nobody can sell a home because they can't afford to buy a home. But there's no problem.
because
no
they have low
problems.
interest rates under Trump, Mandy.
Do you
No one's
really
going to
not
sell their
hear what you're
home
saying?
with a 2% loan to pick up a 7% mortgage.
Man, I don't know what 2
So
plus
what you're
2
saying you're saying that there is a problem with home buying.
Like a big problem.
People don't want to sell their homes.
So then
Because of Biden and Harris.
selling implies that someone would buy it, correct? And if there's not a buyer, then there must be a problem. Yes,
Nemo, people don't want to move because they don't want to pay 7% on their interest. See, that's what Harris needs to tackle. Tackle the interest rate on buying houses, not $25,000 for first-time buyers. It doesn't make any sense.
DJ, do you know how interest
Fake
rates are set?
solutions for no real
DJ,
problem.
shut up, DJ. Answer my question. Do you know how interest rates are set?
Exactly
That's
how they're.
Great. Tell me.
It's by inflation.
No.
Which is now
Wrong.
sky high.
Again, wrong. Nope. See, now I swear to God,
Interest
DJ,
rates have skyrocketed.
You are okay. See, this is how it's going to play now because you've annoyed me, and I don't really want to scream. So, DJ, who sets the interest rate?
The Federal
Now
Reserve.
unmute and tell me. The Federal Reserve. Very good. Very
And
good.
they've been
sir.
raising rates ever
Whoosh.
being president.
Who appointed the chairman of the Federal Reserve?
Trump.
Yes, Jerome Powell. He is the chairman of the Fed right now.
And Nemo, why did he have to raise those rates? Because of inflation.
Okay.
Maybe one of these people learn something, Nemo.
You're right, DJ. I promise you I know a lot more than you do. I promise you. The gulf of knowledge between me and you could be seen from space. So, sir.
Get our own TikTok channel, me and Nemo.
So, DJ, again, listen, Jerome Powell, appointed by Donald Trump, okay? He's the chairman of the Fed, right? The Fed is the one responsible for raising rates, right? So if anybody is to blame, it should be Donald Trump for appointing the chairman of the Fed, right? Like, I mean, that is using this whole bullshit logic that you always pump out about, well, it's because this Biden made this decision. Do you understand now why there's more nuance to it? You say that the reason that interest rates go up is because of inflation, and we have inflation. Why? Because of a global pandemic and excess spending that occurred as a result to stabilize a country. How much of that spending occurred under Donald Trump versus how much of that spending occurred under Joe Biden with respect to stabilizing the economy as a result of a once-in-a-generation pandemic? The answer is more spending occurred under Donald Trump. More money was pumped into the economy under Donald Trump than under Joe Biden. I can provide exact numbers for you if you were going to say anything other than yes, Nemo, that's correct. And so when you pump money into an economy, per Keynesian economics, inflation occurs.
Right. But let's not bore this audience with this kind of like financial stuff.
You're right. And so, you're right, DJ. And so you're right, DJ. I don't want to bore people with like the deep, like all the shit about Keynesian economics and all that shit, because I'm about to try and, have an argument with the ANCAP. So the summary for everybody else, all that I just said, that means the reason that we have inflation is because of Donald Trump. Biden is cleaning up Donald Trump's mess. Donald Trump took a big fat shit into our economy before he walked out the door, and Biden's fixing it. That's the summary.
And that's
okay, Brandon. So, Brandon, are you learning anything? Are you voting Trump, Brandon?
what? I'm so confused right now. Like, why you would ask that question, not what he said, why you would ask that question.
Why are you picking on Brandon?
Because Brandon, why are you voting for Harris?
I'm voting left, more Democrat. And I like Harris also, but I'm still really getting to know Harris myself, to be honest. But there's two main reasons right now why I won't vote for the Republican Party. Well, there's more reasons when you add in Trump into the Republican Party, but I will not. I mean, one, Trump himself already said if a national abortion ban came across his desk, he would sign it. I'm completely against that. And I know that touches some people, and different ways or whatever, but that's just truly how I feel, and I cannot vote right because of those reasons. And also, I have a son who's a teenager now who's going to be working, and job creation is just not even close from Democrat to Republican. Like, Democrats create more jobs, which helps our economy. More people spending more money because they're working. That is honestly what Joe Biden has done, and Trump did it. I say Trump did it because he did not mess up what Obama was doing with that trajectory. So I actually give Trump credit for not that outside of COVID. So you got to take COVID away, but Trump actually did not mess up job growth in America from coming off of Obama, because Obama fixed a lot of what Bush messed up. So if you're asking me why I am voting that side, I think you just got your answer. And really, these are all just facts and nothing you can really argue. Which I don't know why on the left side we don't just stick with those kind of two talking points from the beginning, because really there's no arguing. There you go, DJ.
Just observe, Brandon. DJ will find a way.
I totally missed the last few minutes because my husband came in here and was talking to me about how I'm feeling after my vaccines.
How are you feeling?
I don't know, maybe a little crummy. My arms hurt, both of them. Yes.
Poor baby.
Okay.
Lie number 3.
Go ahead.
Mrs. Pelosi. Well, nobody's above the law, really? Well, how come Border Patrol is smuggling in human trafficking illegal aliens, bro?
I mean, you're just making stuff up.
I am, really?
You're making stuff up.
Guess what? Let me make something up. You ever heard the term polletto?
What?
You ever heard the term polletto?
Brother, the only term that I know of is you're fired. And that's what we did to Donald Trump.
Okay, let me tell you about a polletto, brother.
And the crazy thing about this, Herb, is that a couple of years ago, I don't know if you remember, we were dancing in the streets.
Oh, the Israeli Palestinians were over 9/11. Oh yeah, they were dancing all over that.
What are you talking about? Like, look at you.
But
like,
I'm not talking about that, dude. I'm not talking about that. I'm gonna prove you wrong right now, okay? Because I used to be a polletto, brother.
Herb!
Hey, I did the
81
same
million
thing.
people fired Donald Trump, and
I did the same fucking thing.
Again.
I did the same fucking thing that the Border Patrol's doing right now. Right now. I did it, bud. I did it. Okay? I picked up people over here and brought them where they needed to go. Same thing Border Patrol's doing. If I would have got caught into federal prison, how come Border Patrol's not getting federal prison and getting arrested? Just the same thing I did, dude. So what puts them above the law? Yeah, see, that's how you lame Democrats are. You're too stupid to see what's going on. That's the problem.
I think the one thing that you don't like is the fact that we don't really give a damn about your bullshit anymore.
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn about your bullshit either, so fuck you.
Like, when you come with bullshit like this, we don't give a fuck. Like, I think that's what's really, we don't really care. Like, okay. You know, I gotta give it to Herb. You know, he came in very hot. He came in very, very, very aggressive. But he ran away just like all the rest of them. What can I say? That guy left. Let's see. It's crazy how this goes, bro. Hello?
Sorry, I must have accidentally pressed something. I'm just listening. You guys are doing great.
Thank you. All right. Bye. Hello?
You can't be serious. You can't be serious. You've seen what our inflation has came to. You've seen what our border crisis has came to. And look at you, roll your eyes, just like a liberal. You can't face the facts that this administration has brought our country to shit. And you think Aurora's a joke? Go there. Go there. Where do you live? Where do you live? I want to hear it. Where do you live? Where do you live? You can't even say it. I live in California. We're not getting hit too much because we're not. I mean, down south they are. I live up north. But do you even own a gun? Because you're gonna see what happens when people are at your door and you have nothing to defend yourself with, and they're trying to take our guns.
What do you mean by that?
I literally just said it. In Aurora, they're breaking down.
Well, now you want to retreat, don't you?
No, hell no. I'm saying it right. I'm saying it right now. I've never got to join a live like this.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why won't you finish that? Why are you scared to finish what you were?
No, I'm saying it. They took over.
Why are you scared to finish what you were about to say?
I'm not finished.
What do you mean by that?
Finish what?
Because this is how you guys are. You guys are weak.
You not having a gun?
Just like that. You're gonna be
weak.
Say it again. Say what you want to say.
You know who's gonna be the weak person?
The crazy
We're not
part
gonna
about this
protect you guys. We're not gonna protect you guys. We're gonna have our guns.
No one fears you people. None of us.
It has nothing to do with.
So say it again. Say what you want to say.
You don't have to fear us. No.
Say what you want to say. Say it again.
Shit hits the
fan.
Listen, I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. Shut the fuck up.
Look at you.
Shut up.
Look at you. You can't finish it.
I'm telling you right now.
Now you desperately want to talk about the fact that
I'm telling you right now. Watch when shit hits the fan. Watch when shit hits the fan, and the real
and that's what I thought.
Real Americans are here to protect this country.
That's what I thought.
I'm saying
it. Say it again. Say what you really wanted to say.
You're not going to be able to protect yourself when shit hits the fan.
What do you mean by that?
It just happened in Aurora.
What do you mean by that?
There's people that can't protect themselves. They are kicking people out of their own houses.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't want to actually answer this.
I'm saying it.
It's because you know that you're terrified of what you just said.
I'm terrified of what? You say it. What am I terrified of?
Look, what do you mean by people showing up to my door?
Everybody needs to have a gun.
The immigrants are showing up to people's
now it's
fucking
the immigrants.
house.
Oh.
Yeah, the Venezuelans. I literally just said it, dumbass.
I want everybody on here.
I literally just said it, dumbass.
I want everybody on here to see how big of a cowards these people are, right? This is how they do things. They don't actually want to go and follow through with their threats. They just love to just say things.
I literally just said it. When they show up when the immigrants show up at your door, kick your door in, like they've been doing in Aurora, you're going to have nothing to protect you. You're not going to have anything to say. And we're not going to protect you guys anymore. We're not doing this shit anymore. We're not.
We're not going to. Dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Dude,
everyone, you're going to give a damn. Once this country goes to shit, I promise you will. I promise you will.
Let me tell you how this is going to go.
You ain't got shit to say.
Let me tell you how this is going to go. The reality that I think is very important to you is that 81 million of us fired your boy out of office. We didn't really care about what you said, the threats of what you said were going to happen. We fired him and we laughed him out of office, period, point blank, period. So much so that when all the people were saying that they were going to threaten us or whatever, we were dancing in the streets. We were celebrating. We were having a great time.
Wait. So tell me what's happening in Aurora right now. Do you know? Do you even know what's happening? Do you even know what's happening in? Do you know what's happening in Aurora right now? Aurora, Colorado.
Dude, I'm not getting into the conspiracy theories with you.
It's not a conspiracy theory. You see it everywhere.
I'm just not.
It's everywhere, dude.
I think that's what you guys don't like. It's everywhere. Oh my God, it's everywhere. Oh
no, it's
everywhere.
It's gonna escalate. Watch. It's gonna escalate everywhere. Chicago, all these bullshit protesters like you.
I just came back from Chicago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and how many? Okay, and how many red people did you see over there at the DNC?
What is a red person?
No, how many people did you even see at the DNC? How about that?
What do you mean? How many people did I see at the DNC?
How many people? The stadium wasn't even sold out.
What are you talking about? It was literally packed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it? They only showed one side. They only showed one side. They only showed one side of the stadium.
I was literally there.
And it wasn't packed out.
You think it was AI, don't you? You think it was AI, don't you? It was AI crowds, weren't it? It was AI, wasn't it?
I see Trump rallies all the time.
Dude,
I've never been to one.
Let me tell you what.
I'm not even a Trump. I'm not a Trump fan.
The reality is, Josh, I know that you're scared right now. I know that you're terrified, but let me make it a little bit more terrifying for you.
I am not scared. You know why I'm not scared?
You understand that?
Oh yeah, I'm scared of Kamala getting back to office.
Is win 3 more states. She has to win Pennsylvania, Michigan.
All right. How about this?
Pennsylvania, they have a Democratic governor with a 64% approval rating and 2 Democratic senators. Senators and a Democratic state house. That's not going to happen.
All right, how about this?
Michigan, you got Gretchen Whitmer.
Hey, Democrats
have been decimated the Republican Party there. Completely non-existent.
Okay.
They flipped both Senate seats. They have both chambers of the state house and state legislature. And then
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the country. I'm worried about the country.
Blue senators.
I'm worried about the country. I'm not worried about that.
Trump keeps
That's
losing.
not okay.
So the reality, I don't think that you understand.
But they have been running the country for 16 years.
What?
They have been running the country for Trump did 4 years.
And we're not going back to Trump's 4 years. How about that?
And look at gas prices now. And look at gas prices right now.
We're not going back. We're not going back.
Look at gas prices right now.
We're not going back.
Are you okay with gas prices? Are you okay with rent? You okay with the cost of living? Yeah, because where you live, probably. I live in California, most expensive fucking Silicon Valley, the most expensive place to live.
Situation is,
and I'm a union worker. We're not going
back, Josh.
No, that's all you guys can say. You guys got nothing to say.
No, because you know what?
So talk about inflation. Talk about inflation.
What's Donald Trump's plan to bring down inflation?
Fracking.
You know?
Fracking.
What?
Yeah. Drilling. Drill, baby, drill. That's
Josh. We're producing more oil in this country right now than any other point in American history, than any other nation on Earth. Yes, we are.
Oh, no, we're not.
Yes, we are. You're denying a fact.
They shut down the pipeline.
You are denying a fact. We are producing more oil in this country right now than any other nation ever has in history on Earth. Period.
No. Look that up. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Josh.
No, you're just listening to them.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Show me the facts.
Facts don't care about your feelings. You can Google that on your own time. I'm not your babysitter. I'm not your babysitter.
No, you're
not your babysitter. So what's the next talking point? How is Trump going to bring down prices? His drill just didn't work out for you. What's the next one? Do you even know?
I'll give you another one. We're gonna charge other companies or other countries for our protection. Fuck that.
What the hell does that mean?
We put so much money out there to protect all these UNs, but actually, no. Go
That's
back
not
to this.
true. See,
how much money did we give to Ukraine?
Josh,
and then
Josh,
Biden.
I mean this.
And then Biden has his
every
son.
fiber in my body, Josh. You are not smart, because if you understood NATO, you would understand that NATO is not countries that are paying for this. It is countries that are.
Yeah, but how much money are we putting out? How much? But how much money are they putting out?
You don't even understand.
They're putting out 3%, and we're putting out a bunch. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
So you don't know.
Dude,
you don't know how this works.
I looked this up all the time.
You don't know how this works. And by the way, by his own metrics. And MAGA, send a better representative next time. This guy is
and we're 20 trillion in debt. Why are we giving people money?
2% share of GDP.
We're starting. No, listen. We're starting.
When he was under Donald Trump.
No war, there was no war under Donald Trump. So
yes, there was. There was that. I know that because we spent $200 billion on it. I mean, dude.
Okay, and you know what?
MAGA,
you know what he told
MAGA, send a better representative next time because this guy is getting completely worked.
No,
you tried it.
Pulled out of Afghanistan.
I gotta give it to you, Josh.
We pulled out of Afghanistan, and Trump told the Taliban
all of this energy. And look, you even had a little friend that was with you, that was punching with you. And y'all came with all this energy just to get smacked around because you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you guys are just dumb.
Period.
You guys are dumb. You guys are dumb. Liberals listen to everything that's on the media. Stop watching the media. That's why the Biden administration wanted to get rid of TikTok. Because you see real stuff on TikTok. I bet you watch CNN. You watch NBC. You guys are fucking weak. You guys are fucking so easy. And look at Kamala's campaigns. How she's trying to get the black vote. She's not black. She's not black. She's South Asian, whatever. Come on. She was the first Indian fucking representative or South American. Come on, dude. South American, Asian, or whatever you call it. Come on, man.